Hi everyone! Hope that your week is going well so far. I'm finally going to upload this American Eagle experience video that was requested by BeautyMarkCom. Sorry this is so late. I know that you requested this like months ago, but I thought that this would be a perfect time to upload it because this is around the time that I applied to American Eagle a couple years ago. But it's also really late because I had midterms and stuff. If there are any of you guys who are business students out there considering taking business, it's also a really good opportunity because I think that, in school I learned about product knowledge and stuff like that, but through actually working in a store, it really like reinforces the ideas that you learn in school. Like it actually makes a lot more sense why product knowledge is important. It's not just like in the textbook. It's like you actually see in the real world the importance of it. Product knowledge, customer experience, stuff like that. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the video. So, today I'm going to be talking about 3 things about American Eagle. I'm going to be talking about how I got my job there, what I did at American Eagle, and also what I really liked about working at American Eagle. So, the first thing I'm going to be talking to you about is how I got my job there. I actually worked in a children's clothing store called Please Mom. I worked there for about a year before I applied to American Eagle. So, I think it did help having a little bit of retail experience. So what I did was that I filled in my application form and then I printed a resume and then I just handed it in at American Eagle. And after that I got a call from the store manager and she asked me to come in for an interview, and she gave me an individual interview, and during the interview she asked me questions like why I want to work at American Eagle, why American Eagle opposed to another company, like one of their competitors, and at the end of it she also asked me to just stand in the store for a little while. I was probably there for like 5 minutes, and she was just observing observing me work, and so I was just like folding clothes and greeting people and saying hi to them when they came in. So after that I got hired, and you go through an orientation, and that's pretty much it. I don't know, there's not much to it. I guess it's just like, I assume that any other retail job would be similar, going through an interview process and then having an orientation. So the next thing I'm going to be talking to you about is what I did at American Eagle. So when you work at American Eagle, they'll train you for different jobs around the store. So those would be working in greets, the fitting rooms, or on cash. So greets is pretty much when you stand in the front of the store and you greet people, say hi to them, and engage in conversation with them when they come into the store. And then next would be fitting rooms, and that's when you're set in the fitting room and you just help people find sizes if they need them. You give them suggestions on different clothing items that would look good with it, with what they're trying on, stuff like that. And cash is just the last part when you're wrapping up the sale and you're making sure that they had a good experience, talking to them when you're bringing their stuff in, and yeah, just making sure that they found everything that they're looking for. Those are just the 3 main ones, but you can also be stationed throughout the store. Like the store is quite big, right? It's not like 3 people can cover the whole store. But if, you could be stationed in the middle of the store and just like, they'll ask you to like stay there, and that will be like your section for the day. You are expected to help customers whenever they come in the store, help them find what they're looking for, try to get them to buy more product, and if it's slow, of course you're expected to fold and organize the clothing, especially when it's a mess during Christmas time. During seasonal, it gets so messy, especially if you work during like the busy hours between like 12 to 4, I guess. What I really liked were the people, the dress code, and the customer service experience that you gain from working there. So for people, I mean co-workers and customers. So with co-workers, I love the people that I worked with. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be there for 3.5 years. Making sure that you really like the people that you work with really helps to set the tone for your shift or for your job or whatever. If you don't get along with the people, then I think it's kind of hard to actually want to be there. And I really liked working with customers too, because it's just so interesting to talk to different people, and it's really nice being able to help people find what they're looking for. People come in, especially during seasonal, they're like, oh, I have like a granddaughter and I have no idea what to get her, like she's like this age and like she likes to wear like this sort of thing, but I don't know what to get her. And then you suggest some things, they're like, oh, that's nice, do you have something that will go with this? And then it's really nice to be able to help people, especially during the holiday season. Another time that's, I think, is really rewarding when you help someone is when they come into the store and you're like, oh, what are you looking for today? They're like, oh, nothing, I just maybe a pair of jeans, but I don't know, like, oh, I can't find any jeans that fit me anywhere. And you're like, oh, well, why don't you try these on? What kind of style do you like? And from that, it's really cool having them come on and be like, yeah, I actually like these. Like, I actually really like these. I think I'll get these. And I like these ones too. And it's like, so you can find something that you really like. And it's really cool to be a part of that experience with them. So the dress code at American Eagle is really good, I think, especially if you don't, because when I started working there, I didn't have, like, barely any American Eagle clothes. And they don't require you to wear their clothes, so you can just wear anything as long as there's no logo on it. Of course, after working there, you kind of start to buy their clothes. Just because they're comfortable, they're fashionable, and they're affordable too with a discount. So the last thing is customer service experience. I touched on it a little bit, but you do gain a lot of customer service experience because you learn how to deal with people, how to interact with them, making sure that you know that the customer is always right. A lot of this stuff I think I learned on hands-on experience because I was working with people. And working at American Eagle really brought me out of my comfort zone. I was really shy before. But, you know, it was easy to talk to people. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, you can just leave them below. Hopefully, if you guys are looking for a retail job experience, you guys will consider American Eagle. Wherever you do apply, I do suggest that you apply within like this week or next week or before December, because I think this is when people like to hire seasonal people, because I assume that they want to be able to train their staff before it gets really busy. Yeah, I assume that when it does start to get busy, they don't have time to train people. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you guys got a little bit more information. Oh, and thank you for all of your subscriptions, comments, and likes. Bye!